so careful with the... As I was saying. Alright, so hi guys, welcome to the last car in East Coast USA, which is the Avante. We have already been through the other 4 cars, being them the Falco, then the Hammerweiss. After that we got the Hyena, which did the best time at the moment. And then lastly with the crab-like car, the Apollo. You can watch all of those runs in the channel, they are the previous videos. I really recommend you guys to watch the Apollo run, that one was very fun, I'm pretty proud of it. Guys, I really need to talk a little bit about the car before we go. Because what's going on here is that the Avante is one of the cars with the most horsepower. In fact, it is the car with the most power. I think it has 650 horsepower. But it is only rear-wheel drive. And it has this massive turbo lag. So the power curve, basically out of nowhere you have insane horsepower, and that makes it very unstable and wild. It's really like a wild horse. But anyways, quickly going over the rules. First place gets 5 points, second place 3 points, and third place 1 point. If you manage to finish, you get 3 points, but if you crash, you lose a point. That way, if you crash 3 times, no bonus points for you. So yeah guys, gonna leave you with the actual run. Fingers crossed for the Avante. Hope you enjoy. Okay, time for the Avante run. Last one, let's do this. Forgot to record, now recording. Alright. Okay, so last car. We will left the best for last. And guys, the Avante is wild. Oh god. You have to be so careful with the... As I was saying, you have to be so careful with the throttle, because it just loses traction in the rear so easily, so easily. As I already showed you guys in the intro, this car has like the biggest turbo lag. Oh no. Oh god. I think we need to restart. Bad run. Quickly justifying my decision. In that run, the engine turned off after I hit, and then I would have to restart the engine and I would lose too much time, so I thought it would be better to lose a point and try again. Alright, so let's try again. This time I'm gonna be a bit more careful. This first one was a mess. Said that the Avante already loses a point, but it is what it is. Okay, so as I was saying, this car, it has probably the biggest turbo lag of all. The power curve is like basically no power. I think it's like 200 horsepower during the first 5,000 RPMs, and then from 5,000 onward the turbo kicks in and you go instantly from 200 to 600 RPM. And although that's a lot of power, which makes it fun, makes it hell to drive. So you can see there in the dashboard, my throttle is the green one. And you can see that most of the time I'm just not even using 50% of the throttle. Because if I do, the car will spin. You can basically only floor it on tarmac straights, and even then sometimes it loses traction. But yeah, doing better this time. I'm really focused. Also, this car has some pretty bad brakes, I noticed. Maybe the brakes are not so bad, but because it's so fast and it gains speed so quickly, I'm used to braking later, and this car needs to brake earlier because it's just getting too fast at the corners. So like, I already have to brake here. Oh, it's even hard to speak. Okay. Focus. We already lost 1 point from restarting. Yeah, when the Avante really shines when it can like find a straight and floor, use all the power. That's when it shines, because it is so powerful. But it's definitely not the best at agility. It is pretty long. I think it has a 2.6 meters wheelbase, which makes it tough to turn around these tight corners. It's the opposite from the Hyena, actually. But the engine sounds so cool. Right. Alright. The Apollo and the Avante, two hardest cars to drive, and that is for sure because they are rear-wheel drive. And rear-wheel drives are fun. Oh no, I don't want to hit that tree. I almost hit that tree. They are very fun, but for rallying, really, you gotta be all-wheel drive. The Avante may have a good chance on our next stage, which will be a tarmac stage. Oh god. And on tarmac, these rear-wheel drive cars drive a lot better, but here on gravel, only 2 wheels is not enough. Okay, the next corner is a very tricky corner because it just jumps out of nowhere, and I know it. That's the Avante advantage, it is the last one, so it has the most track experience, this one. But it's so wild. I mean, I really like it. I think it has a lot of character, but it's just has an outdated philosophy. Oh no. Come on. We're almost at the end. Just a little further. Don't crash now. But something I like a lot about the Avante is that if you think like how would be a Ferrari F40 if it went rallying, and I can tell you guys, this is how it would be. It's so similar to an F40 in the way it drives. At least I think. I never drove a Ferrari, but I can imagine. Oh god. Okay, last corner. Come on. What's the time? What does that mean? Is it third place? I think it is. I think it's just behind the Apollo. So yeah guys, the Avante managed to get the third place with a time of 4:43. With that, the competition for East Coast USA is done. Next video will be the celebration and announcements of the current championship standings. And yeah, see you on the next one. Thank you for watching.